God rest my daddy's soul, but I could never even imagine something like. I couldn't even imagine like my dad getting on the internet talking about me like that.
Yeah, just.
My dad doesn't even let us post him. I had a picture up for like 1 hour on Father's Day, and he was like, "Take down the photo."
Why?
And I got all sad. But he's just really self-conscious, I guess. Like, he's not ugly or anything, but he just always been like, "Don't post any pictures of me. Don't take pictures of me." Like,
so he doesn't let y'all take pictures of him either.
no. You have to like sneak take them. I think he's taken a few, like very few, but it's like a big deal. Like if he poses for a picture.
Yeah.
And like he only does it like now, like for the grandkids. But no, like on Facebook and stuff, no, he'll be like, take it down.
But I also feel like that generation is like really, really private, and like social media is like, social media is like a big thing for them. It's like a big deal. So it's like, oh, I remember I had one aunt. She was like, "Don't tell them people where I live," and I was like, "We're ordering pizza."
But you know what? My dad will troll from my brother's account.
What?
Yeah. Like my brother told me, he was like, yeah, like my dad, like he's getting me in trouble with all these guys like on Facebook, like in the industry, because he's going on there like trolling them, like talking shit, and like it's under my name, so they're over here.
Why would
like,
he just get his own?
Because my dad doesn't do social media. Remember, he doesn't.
He's not technically not even supposed to be on there.
Yeah, now he has. Now he has his own, because my brother got mad at him and was like, "Yeah, pa, like that's it. Like you're, I'm locking you out of my account. Like I'm changing the password.
No more.
You have to make your own." And my dad made one, but he put like the picture of like some like logo thing. But yeah, but I remember he was like trolling from my brother's account.
Wow.
But see, like that's like my mom. She don't know how social media works, so she'll get on there and like just say something to somebody like, "This is stupid." I'm like, "No, like
everybody sees it."
Yeah, like we all can
that's
see
my
it.
dad.
Like, or post a story and we like, look at this. I'm just like, stop sending me this shit. I don't want to see none of this shit, please. And I don't really understand social media and stuff like that.
Tagging you under it.
Yeah.
Like, look at this shit, Brittany.
Or don't know how to tag, or don't know how to see your message and nothing like that. I'll never forget, my ex's mom was so upset when I posted Gucci online. Because I posted her newborn pictures. And, you know, she was a newborn. She didn't have, like, nothing, no shirt on. She's like, take my grandbaby off there posting her naked. And I was just like,
low-key, I feel that, though.
I get it, but at the time, I'm just like, it's innocent. But, I mean, I get where she was coming from.
Everybody ain't.
Yeah, like, but we think that way, like, it's innocent, but
she wasn't naked. It was just, she had a diaper on, but even still, she was like, take my grandbaby down naked. And I felt really offended, because I'm just like, it's a cute picture, but she didn't say it like that.
Right.
But I don't
that
know.
Generation don't play about that, though.
Hell no. What was we talking
about Boosie.
Oh, yeah.
That shit is crazy, fam.
For him to be like...
For you to be beefed out with your child like that?
Yeah, talking about how she... I am appalled that somebody's daddy be like, you can fuck at basketball games and stuff like that. Just like, wow, your own daddy saying that?
If I had a baby daddy and he talk shit, I'd be really... I'd just be like, wow. Like, I can't do shit about it. You already put out the song.
Facts.
Aired me out.
Yeah, for your daddy to put out a diss song against you.
And then imagine your daddy telling everybody your mama got pregnant while he was just fucking her during a threesome.
You have to fight him.
No, for real. At this point, Boosie and his daughter got to square up.
I feel like this. I don't see how this could end well.
It's not good. It's not good, y'all. It's actually very bad.
Yeah.
And it's getting worse.
Can it stop, please?
Like, it's getting worse. Like, for you to... And I also think it's very disrespectful to get on the internet and call your daddy a bitch-ass nigga.
Very much so. I feel like everybody in this situation wrong. And then she was like, I don't need your money. And mom was like, I do. I was like, see, and that's the whole thing. It sounded like he was really upset about the whole child support thing, being put on child support or whatever else.
I'd be mad about being put on child support with a 17-year-old, too.
I could understand, but I get both parts, because I also feel like also feel like Boosie feel like he just can run shit as he
probably does,
as he wants to, and like if there's certain needs, and you be like, I'm not giving it to you. We're not gonna play like that. We're not gonna play like that. And I'm the primary custodial parent. Like, we're not gonna play like that. So granted, I have 3-4 years, however long I have. If you get to acting a fool and you were saying that you're not gonna do this, not gonna do that,
right? Somebody
will, and that's fine. That's fine. So I feel like Boosie definitely played games like that. And you can tell he's taking a car away because you know, you going to check on your mama and stuff like that. Like, that's, you trying to do too much. You trying to control too much. And you can't control something from somebody else's household.
Yeah, but it's also like, what do you expect?
What do you mean?
Like if you have a baby with a rich nigga and you don't think he's going to use his money as some sort of tactic, like, what do you expect?
Yeah. I understand that. And then on the other hand, what do you expect me to do? Like, if that's what you would do, what do you expect me to do?
I mean, I kind of feel like it's what you signed up for. There's a lot of women who date men with money, and that nigga controls everything. That's what you signed up for. You signed up for somebody to be in control of your finances, and you signed up for somebody to be able to, like, oh, okay, you get some money today, don't ask me for shit tomorrow. Or you signed up for a nigga to come in and just throw 10,000 at you, and you don't know when you're gonna get it again. You signed up for that. You sign up for random gifts, and I wouldn't be surprised. Like, if I had a baby by, which thank God, but if I had a baby by a nigga like Boosie, like, I would not be surprised if he tried to use his money against me.
You either got to do what he say or just stand on your own.
Exactly.
With a nigga like Boosie.
Exactly. Y'all don't think Nick Cannon do something similar?
Oh, I definitely feel like Nick got him under
his
thumb.
Yes.
Controlled.
You can't have all them kids and not be controlling something.
God bless them.
The whole thing is just terrible.
Yeah, that has to be tough for, like, your daddy to sit there and air the clip out on you like that.
And then you said I didn't finish watching all the Boosie videos. You said Boosie made some comment.
Oh, okay. So I guess the mama's brother got killed, and he was like, and she just mad because her brother up there playing spades with Pop. And I was like,
that's some evil shit, dog.
Very much so. Now Mike. Listen, Boosie better not talk shit to me, because you don't have good wound healing, fam. I'll cut you, and it'll take all year to grow back. You better stop fucking talking to me. Like, I'll cut you in the bottom of your feet.
But Boosie a nigga that don't give a fuck. He'll get gangrene.
Don't care. I don't know. I just this I don't know. The whole thing is just crazy.
My baby mama Brittany, my foot.
Ungrateful bitch.
You gonna have to say. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not gonna play with you,
bruh. That song is fucking wild. Evie, you have to listen to that song. Yeah. I was like, I cannot believe this nigga released this shit.
And it's the #1 song on the album, so you have no choice but to hear it.
In front of, I was just like, oh my god.
But fam, listen, I'm over Boosie, because Boosie still make the same music he did when he was 21. He got a song on there talking about, I can't trust the bitch, and I don't even trust myself. Nigga, you're 50. You don't trust yourself. Grow up. Like, yeah, grow up. That's why you feel like you can't trust nobody. You really can't trust yourself. Like that. Like, come on now.
But you gotta listen to a nigga like that.
Yeah, he's telling you who he is. Boosie's been telling us who he is for a very long time.
Oh yeah.
Boosie is not changing. Boosie's a nigga, and he's been a nigga for so long. Like, he don't know how to be anything else but. So it's just like,
he's a menace.
He's something, that's for sure.
It's funny, but it's just.
It was funny to watch,
but now it's getting sad. Like, it's getting real, like, damn.
Yeah,
because she's a young girl. Like, now you're gonna have to deal with all that trauma now, and then now there's healing to do, and you could have just not gone that far,
right? And it might translate into her relationship. It's like, you don't know where this is gonna manifest.
And she keeps saying, I'm a little girl, but that little girl got a mouth on her.
Yeah, she does. But I wonder where she got that.
That's what I'm saying. But so, like,
she's doing exactly what he would do.
Yeah, she sound like she got it honest. She got it from both her parents, honestly. So, like, I don't know. From Boosie trying to almost make sense about his parenting, he's like, what 14-year-old gonna let a 19-year-old? Basically, I guess a 19-year-old was staying at the house, or somebody she liked, the mama was letting them stay there. And he's like, I was trying to get my daughter away from Ned and all that other stuff.
I feel him on that.
And so I'm like, in what world is it when Boosie makes sense as a parent? Like,
that makes sense.
That's what I'm saying. Like, where are we?
Facts.
Boosie over making sense.
A broken clock is right twice a day.
Big facts. I don't know.
And there's two sides.
Yeah, there is two sides. I mean, she does sound like she has a little bit more of a reckless mom.
Yeah, it sound like both of them a little thrown off.
Yeah, you know, she sounds like it probably wasn't the most stability in the household.
But I mean, she could have been.
It don't sound like it, dog.
I don't know. What it sounds like is her mom is also want to be her friend. Yeah. To me, it sounds like me and my child grew up together. So that's what it sounds like to me.
Which is very plausible.
But child, for Boosie to have like 10 kids and this be the only one, that ain't bad.
I mean, his odds. Nigga shooting 90%.
That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of his kids seem to adore him, so that ain't bad odds. But I will say, you know, I saw Boosie and his son bring out a song, but that song with Webby and his son.
Oh, I heard the Webby and his son. That shit go hard.
Damn.
What's it called? It's something about women.
I don't know, but I guess it's the Bad Bitch or something like that.
Yeah,
but that song
that
fucking
shit goes hard.
I'm like, what? Now Webby still got something. And I'm just like, I like this. I don't know if this was what Boosie and his son was trying to do.
Yeah.
But that Webby song go pretty hard. And Webby still kind of look good to me.
Webby looks good to you?
I've always thought Webby was attractive.
Like a wife.
Like a wife? Yeah. I've always thought Webby was cute. Always.
Back to the bubbles.
I've always thought Webby was cute.
Webby is not attractive.
I think Webby's cute.
At all.
All right,
Webby actually looks a little dirty.
Now he don't look like he bathe right. he hop in and hop out.
Yeah. No. You know, he look like he might go in there and play in the water.
Neck still dry when he get out. Wait till his hands turn pruny and then get out.
And then get out. Like, nah,
nigga smoke a blunt in the tub and all right, time to get out.
Yeah, facts. Ain't did no soap
or nothing.
Mm-hmm. Ain't washed his neck, his ears.
Ain't brought no towel.
Use the body wash and shampoo.
3-in-1.
Yeah, 3-in-1.
Webby definitely is a 3-in-1.
Yeah, no, Webby's not attractive. I would fuck Boosie before Webby.
Mm.
What would y'all?
I think I'd bang Webby before.
Webby. I fuck Webby.
Before Boosie.
Webby seemed.
How does Webby look like now? Let me see.
Webby still look the same. You don't think Webby look the same?
Nah, bro.
He may have gained a few pound lbs, but he still generally look the same.
Nah, I think I'm cool on Webby, bro.
Well, I think Webby's a good time. I'm low key afraid of Boosie. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I'm low key.
His eyes are always bloodshot.
Like I'm low key afraid of Boosie. Like it's not even just afraid of like his appearance. Yeah,
I gonna yell at you.
I feel like he can talk real bad to me.
And you don't think Webby gonna talk to you like a dog?
Nah, I feel like Webby is real. Like Webby is.
You pulled him up.
Yeah,
girl.
Yeah, I mean he looks the same. My answers between the two. Yeah.
I feel like Webby's aggressive, but I feel like Webby's generally still like a gentleman. I feel like Boosie, hey, Scoob, get the fuck out of here. Like, just tell you, like, you walk in, get the fuck on out of here. I feel very much like, I feel like Boosie make me cry. So I'm good on that.
I think I'm gonna have to go Webby, dog. I mean, Boosie. Webby just don't look.
That'd be a good question, y'all. So which of the Trill fan would y'all rather have? Would it be Boosie or Webby?
Yeah,
because I want to know that. I don't know something about Webby.
Okay, what about who would you rather fuck, Boosie or Wayne?
But
now I'm talking about the Wayne with 2 dreads.
Them niggas both look mean. I seen an interview with Wayne and somebody was trying to I think a girl trying to get him to do a shot, like a basketball shot. He was like, I feel like they both. I don't know.
But I feel like Lil Wayne would have a big one.
Nah, Corinne Stephan said it's long like a pencil.
It's a pencil dick.
Yeah. I feel like Boosie is fun.
So now Boosie fun. This minute ago he was mean.
I do feel like he's out of the two.
An ex of mine, so maybe it could work.
Out of the two,
he looks like keep your fucking legs open. Don't make me tell you again.
I feel like out of the two, Boosie is more funner. Like has more fun than Wayne. Wayne seems very serious.
Wayne seemed like he not even present.
Yeah, he said he was an alien. I don't know. Damn, what made you say Wayne?
I was thinking about people from Louisiana. I have another one. Okay,
Boosie or Kevin Gates?
Wayne or Kevin Gates?
Kevin Gates.
Oh no, Kevin Gates or NBA YoungBoy?
NBA YoungBoy scares me.
No, that nigga scare me for real.
Yeah.
he does have something transmittable.
Oh, he was saying his blood. And then what he say?
He told Janiyah, whatever in my blood
you
is
got
in yours.
It. I don't. Yeah. Yeah, probably. We said Bootsy or NBA?
Kevin Gates or NBA?
Probably Gates.
But NBA is really rich, though.
He rich inside his house.
Yo, for real. He rich on lockdown.
He said, nah, Jazz can't leave. I ain't never seen Jasmine out.
He can stay with Jazz, but it would still be Kevin Gates.
Yeah.
I don't think I would even want to talk to NBA.
Me either. Boy. I don't want to talk to NBA either.
I feel like we could have a good conversation. I feel like we could have a good conversation.
You and NBA?
Yeah.
About what?
Grandmas. He loves his grandma. Like that's why. Yeah.
Everyone does.
Yeah, but he specifically, my grandma was the last person that understood me. So I feel like me and him would have a good conversation about grandma.
I don't have time to do no trauma session.
Yeah, that's a lot.
But then Kevin Gates over there, put that dick all in your stomach. Put that dick all in your stomach. He gonna look at you. Excuse me, can I get explicit?
With that feather in his head. Excuse me, ma'am.
Can I say something dirty to you? I want to flip you around, spin in your mouth, spread your booty hole wide, stick my finger in there, stick 2 fingers in there, stick my tongue deep, taste what you had for lunch last week. Like, God damn, nigga. God damn.
And while you do me back. That's a wild nigga right there.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Yeah, I'm good on it.
Yeah.
Fam, okay, now I know this is really random, and then we're going to talk more about you, Evie, but yes. I heard Big Chief did an interview, right? Mm-hmm. And he was talking about how West Dallas niggas is crazy. And I was like, yes, the niggas I know from West Dallas are crazy. And he's like, it's because they had that lead in their water down there. And I was like, you know what? That makes sense. I didn't know. I didn't know West Dallas had a lead problem. He was saying like people got paid out over it and stuff like that. But I was like, that makes sense because guess who for West Dallas nigga?
Who?
Trainer. That nigga is unhinged. Like West Dallas niggas are the most aggressive niggas.
Damn.
Like, and I'm like, that makes sense. They lead babies.
Lead being in the water, I think it'll do it.
Yeah.
Especially you've been exposed to lead at an early age.
Yeah, you wanna be hard.
Damn, you better pull out a magnet on a nigga. See if it sticks.
Nigga get talking shit, put him in an MRI. What you say, Ray? Finna turn this machine on.
No, for real.
Oh no, but it made perfect sense when he said it.
Damn.
All right, but we do have Evie here.
From lead to Evie.
Okay, so we of course knew Evie through Cortez, and I'm trying to think of the first time I met you, Evie. I don't remember the first time I met you. I feel like he invited everybody over.
I feel like, yeah, something similar. We all came over there and you were there and we were like, Cortez,
who is that?
Yeah, who's this? And I also think he posted a picture of the two of y'all. And we were like, oh. Yeah, and then we came over and we saw you there. I think it was something like that.
I think so too. I think, I want to say it was you guys with Ashley too, but actually I don't remember the first time, honestly, because like there was so many. But I remember one of y'all did say like so how long have you known him? But it kind of like oh, did y'all just meet or something? And I was like, no, I've known him since 2015.
Had to let a bitch know.
I was like, who are you guys? So I was just like, who are you guys?
Okay, so I don't even know if I've ever told the story about how I met Cortez on here. I feel like you knew how we met.
It's because like we had dated and then we had broken up and then we started dating again, and then that's when we started dating the second time, that's when he had already met you. And I remember he had you as Brittany Club, and I was like, what is this, a stripper? Like, Brittany a stripper? Like, and then but no, I think then like soon after then like I met you guys.
So when I met Cortez, it was me and Ashley. We was at Vanetti's. And Vanetti's it's an old nigga club, but it made perfect sense because Cortez is an old soul.
Yeah.
But I met him that night, and I thought he was trying to talk to me. Like, he was just so like, he bought drinks and he was like just really happy. He not my type, so I'm just like, he's cool. You know what I'm saying? But I'm thinking he was trying to talk to me. But he's like, you finna be my friend, and we finna have a business. I'm just like, okay. And he's loud as fuck. Everybody drunk as fuck at this point. Like, but he's like so nice. I have a video. And he's in my video just laughing and stuff. So I'm thinking like he's trying to talk to me. And so he calls me the next day and we talking or whatever, but it's really nothing. You know, we just having conversation. And he's like, you want to go get something to eat? I was like, okay, we're going on a date. So we go to someplace in Dallas, and he pulls in and he has a little queue with him. And I was like, oh, this is not a date. Right. This is not a date. So he had his son with him, and like we just end up talking, and then we rode scooters downtown. And then how I knew he really wasn't interested in me, he had said something. He's like, oh, that girl big. Now this is me 100 pounds ago, and I was like, if he think this girl big and she not big, he think I am huge.
Girl crying.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm big. He's like, I don't like you, and I was like, I was like,
you know, I would have been like, like, don't say that.
No, but he was like, I don't look at you like that. But he really did just want to be friends.
Yeah.
And you know, it's rare to like find someone out in a club and really just want to be your friend and want nothing from you. But he really didn't want, like, he's never crossed the line with me. He's never been inappropriate with me. He really just wanted to be a friend. And he said from that one day, from day one, he's like, you just had a pretty smile. And he had a pretty smile. He's like, I just like people who smile. Aww. And he's like, I just wanted a friend. And we really became locked in after that. Like, so much so. How did you guys meet?
I met him through my brother, because one of my brother's friends like grew up with him at the track, like was part of like a big racing team, Alan. So my brother had Alan had introduced my brother to Q, and then I had came to visit, and my brother took me to Yellow Belly and introduced me to him because he was there. And I remember he was wearing like a little plaid shirt, and like, you know, he looked all nerdy, but I thought he was mixed. I was like, oh, like he might be mixed like with Mexican, you know, like that's real cute.
I can
see,
this was named Cortez.
But I knew him as Q.
Like
he told me his name was Quentin. So I always knew him as Q, and that's what my brother would call him, and Alan, like everyone around him, like we would call him Q. And I remember sometimes like me and my brother would go and like pick up, and I remember he was dating someone else at the time, and he was like, oh, it's my girl's birthday, we're going to the strip club, y'all can come if you want, you know. And I was like, oh my god, like how fun, like he's so nice, like the girl he's dating, like he's taking her to a strip club, like, 'cause I was like 19 at the time. And so I was like, oh, like he seems fun, and like how friendly, you know, because he didn't know me. And he had already like talked to my brother a few times, but he was just like, y'all can come, like come party with us. But my brother was like, nah, like no, you know. And my brother didn't let me talk to him like directly. Like I had to go through my brother, like if I wanted to talk with him. But then one day, like my brother finally like let up, and he's like, here, like you can just like talk to him. And then he had a girlfriend at the time, but you know, like well, yeah, I would go over, you know, whatever, and we developed like a friendship. Like he would ask me like what I did for work, and I would tell him, and he'd be like, oh, you know, like that's really cool, because I would do promotions, and I had a lot of car gear, like free like shirts, and like, you know, I was really into like Chevy and Ford, and those were like the brands I was doing. And I would give him stuff. And I never thought anything of it, because he would be like, oh, like I should tell my girl like about like your job, so like she can get on like get a job. And then
he was always looking. He had always some
like,
idea.
Okay, you know, like all right. And then one day, like I went over to pick something up, And he came out and he was like, what are you doing tomorrow? Like, are you free? And I was like, yeah, I'm off. And he's like, you want to do lunch with me? And I was like, oh, yeah. And so, like, I always had a crush on him. I always did. But he had a girlfriend. And I was like, you know, like, I've never wanted, like, another person's man. But I always thought he was really cute. Mm-hmm. And, so he asked me, like, to lunch. And then I remember, like, I was waiting on him. And then, like, it started getting later. And I was like, all right, like, it's not gonna be lunch. It's gonna be like a dinner. Because at first I was like, "Wow, it's during the day. Like he's not gonna want to try anything during the day." Like,
such a gentleman.
Yeah. And I remember he asked me. He said like wherever you want to go, like wherever you want to go, like I'll take you. Like just meet me at the house. And then I pulled up to the house, and that was the first time I ever went inside. Mm-hmm. You know, because he used to have a girlfriend. Remember?
Yeah.
The first time I go inside. And there's like a bunch of guys, and he comes out in like it looked like one of his dad's jackets, because it was so funny, because I always thought like he's so handsome, but he like does not know how to dress, but I thought it was so cute, and because it was like a leather jacket with some like little stud things and like the little fake fur or the little fur collar, and you know,
that screams Cortez,
you know, and then like some Jordans, and like it just like didn't go, but like I could tell he felt. Like he felt like all dressed up, and I was like, "Oh, cute!" And we hit it off.
Where'd y'all go?
We went to Rio Bravo, over off Coit and 635. It's like a Mexican food place. Mm-hmm. And then I remember like I had like a broken nail, and he was like, you know, like holding my hand, and he's like, "Oh, like my cousin does nails, like I'm gonna set you up with her so she can do your nails." And I had been dealing with an ancient guy for like a long time who never like appreciated anything, never did anything for me. And I remember telling my friend about it, and I was like, do you think he's gonna pay for it? Like, and she's like, Evie, like if he's offering it, like he's gonna pay for it. But I was like, no, like he's not. Like, let me just be prepared. And then yeah, and then I went, I got him done. And then like I had told him like, oh, you know, I'm here, like getting him done. And then he was like, okay, just let me know when she's finished, and I'll send her the money. And then I was like, oh, you know. And
then, that's cute.
Yeah. So, yep. And then we started dating. And yep.
I will say this about Cortez, like if you came to Cortez with a problem, he was never the type like, oh dang, that's messed up. Yeah. Like he always like, and that's kind of how we got close too, because he helped us out so much with our live show, with our first live show. Oh yeah. Because I had this bright idea to get a pallet wall. And I guess I don't know if you were there for that or when we first did our live show, but he had hired somebody to like help build it for us. And that thing was so big. Like there was no way we could have moved it anywhere. So like he
helped to bring it up there too, didn't he?
Brought it up there, set it up there, didn't ask for anything, stayed for the show, sweaty and everything, laughed, talked to people and stuff like that. And then left. And like that's all, like he didn't want anything or anything like that. And so
that was my first introduction to him at the live show, because Brittany had told me, she was like, oh yeah, you know, I met this guy, but like he just wants to be friends. And I'm telling him like, there's nothing wrong with that.
And she said that, she was like, girl, I was like, I don't know if he really wants to be friends. She's like, girl, if you want to be a friend, just be his friend. Before she even met him, she's like, some people are just meant to be your friend. And I was like, okay.
It's because he has a lot of close girl cousins. Like he grew up with a lot of like, to him, like they were like his like girlfriends, you know. So I feel like he gravitated to like, especially black women. I feel like he has like a soft spot, you know, like like I'm not gonna lie, like even when he was dating me, he was like, I didn't know it was gonna be you. Like I really like thought I was gonna be with a black woman. Like that's what I thought.
Yeah. Cortez, he really did have a soft spot though. He really did,
especially like how he treat his grandmother and stuff like that. Because I know, like when I was helping with the wall, his grandmother's a firecracker, and he was like, don't park in her parking lot. She gonna cut you the fuck out. But just like how he took care of her and stuff like that, and you know, even with the channel and stuff like that, it was just he's always been a good, like, the plug, you know what I'm saying? You need anything, a inspection sticker,
girl. I remember I called him one time, okay, allegedly, And I was like, damn, like I'm really fucking sick of this car. And he was like, shit, drop that bitch off at the strip club. He said, put it near a camera. And he was like, and just don't come back. And I was like, Cortez, are you sure? He's like, Tan, yes, drop that bitch off.
It's a real plug, you know. Solutions. And yeah, I remember when I first got with him, also like my car would overheat all the time, and he was always fixing it. And he would pull up, and like he was really nice. I remember I was moving at that time too, and I had a big TV. It was probably like bigger. It was bigger than that TV. It was probably about that size, but like it was like mounted up, and he took it down and carried it to my car all by himself. And I remember seeing him like with his back all bent. I remember being like, "Oh my god, like don't do it alone." But
yeah,
he was
don't
like,
hurt yourself.
And he was like, "Fuck it," you know. And then put it in my car and everything. And but I remember like he stopped what he was doing, like he was busy, because I remember he had to like leave like soon after. But I was like, dang, like I never had someone, you know, like pull up for me like that. Like, but he
would welcome you with open arms, that's for sure. Cause I started coming around, it wasn't like
who is that? Bitch? Yeah.
It was just like, oh hey, Tana, all right, bad.
Yeah, you a friend of my friend, so you good or you straight?
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
And we used to love coming over there. And like just chilling.
Well, yeah, I had fun every time you guys came over too. Like I had a lot of fun with Q. Like it was crazy being part of that world, like his world, and like it was fun. It was so much fun.
How soon after y'all started dating were you at Yellow Belly?
I know it took a little while because he was like. I'm gonna have too much going on. Like I'm not gonna be able to like give you attention, and like I don't want you to feel bad, and like blah blah blah. Like he basically told me like his ex used to complain about like him
how
like,
busy he was.
Yeah, and I was like, I just want to go. Like I want to go watch, you know. And that's when he was starting to take the racing stuff. I mean the the YouTube stuff seriously. And I was in the bleachers or. Yeah, I would go with him.
Yeah, there was a couple times we met him up at Yellow Belly. And like the crazy thing was I used to talk to this dude and he knew Cortez and he was always at Yellow Belly. And so I would go up there and I'd be like, that fuck nigga up here. Where he at? And I asked Cortez, I'm like, you know him? He was like, yeah. How do you know him? I was like,
yeah, everybody up there.
Yeah.
And and people would be like, Mrs. Lookout, Mrs. Lookout.
Aww.
But definitely like just to see, even just from like Lookout, because you know when he first started doing like, you know, because he would be behind the camera a lot in the beginning, and I was like, Cortez, you have such a good personality, you're funny as fuck, like people like enjoy. And then he started like going live, and he was, Brittany, you need to go live on TikTok. I remember that was like his last thing he wanted, like going live on TikTok was his TikTok and Twitch. You know what I'm saying? From going to not knowing how to do all that stuff. This is another thing about Cortez. Cortez was so smart. Cortez was like probably one of these smartest people I know. Because he, not only would he like look at stuff, but then he starts to research and like look into it and know more about it and want to master it and stuff like that. So from going to not knowing how to, I think I helped him set up his YouTube when he first did it, like set up the everything like that, the email, for him to go to like, you know, not as many followers and just starting to figure it out to like learn how to go live on there and streaming and doing it automatically. Cortez was a fucking genius.
And I remember like it wasn't too long before he had passed away. We came over and he pulled up a video he was editing, and I was like, Cortez, this is fire. And I'm like, you did that? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, you taught yourself like how to do all this.
How much like footage he had. He had hours and hours and like editing and stuff like that. And, you know, just like the viral moments that he had, or, you know, the viral goal with like with Funky Town and the fights he done called and everything like that. Like it's people I like who I've met and don't even, you know him or anything like that, be like, oh yeah, or see my shirt and be like, oh you know him, or stuff like that and stuff. Like it's just crazy just how much he knew, like how he knew everybody. Connected. Yeah, he knew everybody. Like he knew everybody or knew how to get to anybody. Like that was nothing.
All we had to do was, hey miss,
right?
What are those? Those ain't good,
right?
Nah, for real. For real, quick to have a conversation with any and everybody and stuff like that. So, I think that's just like when you're a good person, and he always would say that like. How he believe he's like, because I don't fuck nobody over. He's like, I don't treat people bad and I don't fuck nobody over. And that was his main thing. And so like, I don't know. It's just, it's him being like third person, and you know, at times it almost felt like Cortez ain't even a co-host, or you know what I'm saying? Like he would just like not even be like, "Can I be on a show?" He just pull up and what we talking about, y'all, and stuff like that.
I just gonna be like, Cortez, I need to set up a mic. Nah. All right, go ahead.
Smiling.
Yeah, go ahead.
Get the talking and stuff like that. But I just wish everyone could experience a friend like that, or a person like that, or a love like that. Just
one of a kind.
One of a kind for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've changed a lot of people's lives.
Yeah, and nobody has anything bad to say about him.
I mean, it might be a few, but
I ain't heard it. I ain't heard it.
It's not. I'm like nothing major.
Well, like, since he passed, like the ones that did have beef with him, like are now like, oh my god, like the bro, you know. So they. Yeah, I don't think anyone's talking shit about him.
I don't think so.
Like, what did you hear?
Yeah, I don't think so.
If they got a problem, they're keeping it to themselves.
Keep it real quiet. Because, like, you didn't see anything like negatively or anything like that, or you know what I'm saying, like just heard crazy stuff about Cortez and nothing like that. He was a cool dude. That's what he cool dude. He funny.
Yeah,
and he stated
he had the drone.
Yeah, he had the drone pilot and stuff like that. So
definitely miss him.
Definitely, but
miss him a lot. I can't believe it's already been a year, which is crazy. Time. I told y'all we in a time warp, y'all. Time is just like, whatever you thought time was before, it's not.
Yeah, it seemed fast but slow. Like at times, like it seemed like it sped on past. It don't feel like a year.
Yeah, it doesn't.
But it kind of it feels almost in some instances it felt like it's been longer than a year. Because just Cortez was just like. You know, because he didn't have like a 9 to 5, so he'd call you,
girl,
at 10, 11, 12, and FaceTime you and stuff like that, and just be like, "What?" Like, you know what I'm saying? Just like, nigga, I'm at work.
Hey, I remember he FaceTimed me. He was like, "Tan, come meet me at Papa Dough." I'm like, Cortez, I am working. It's 11:30.
Hell yeah,
I'm working. Well, when you gonna be off?
When you gonna not be working?
Yeah. I'm like, after 5? Oh shit, too late.
And just for him to like, he always loved putting us on places too. Where was that place what karaoke?
Oh, the spot we went to with y'all.
Willie's?
Elephant, somewhere with an elephant.
No, he wanted us to go to that green elephant. He wanted us to do the shrooms and go to the elephant or green room.
They don't even do that stuff anymore there. The green elephant or something.
Yeah. Green elephant.
It was something where we went last time. Y'all had done karaoke before, and we went back there, and he did karaoke all night.
Was it the one where they had the darts in the pool?
Yeah.
Willie's.
Okay.
I was just there last night.
Yeah. Yep. So.
Yeah, that was our spot.
Oh, we definitely.
How are you, Evie? You Gucci? Yeah.
I just I've been blessed, you know, like through it, but like it hurts.
Well, you know we always here. We definitely always are, but you know Cortez he's missed, and the way I guess I don't know. I guess the my view of grief is a little bit different from other people, just because I feel like I've experienced loss, like a certain level of loss. You know, like we lost Keisha. I've lost both my parents. Like I'm only 35. You know, losing Cortez. So whenever like we lost him, I was just like, well, shit. Like he's done something we all gonna have to do. Like he's already done it, and you know, it's just always a part of his story. So. I'm just like, you know, Cortez, like, I think about the time that I've known him, and it feels like forever, but it's really not that long. Maybe a year and a half. Maybe.
It felt like longer.
Yeah, like maybe 2 at the most.
No, because our live show was a while ago.
Yeah.
So it's been a little while.
I didn't officially start like hanging out with him.
So it's probably been a couple years, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I've only known Cortez for about 4 years. But it feels like I've known him a lot longer. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it definitely, he just had that impact where if he fucked with you, he fucked with you.
Yeah.
If he didn't, you didn't know it because he still was. You know what I'm saying? He was still cool, but he was like, that nigga right there.
Right.
I don't like him.
Yeah. That whole ass nigga.
Yeah. Remember that board?
Oh my gosh. The people that owed him money.
I got now.
Oh yeah, like Cortez, he don't forget now.
Yeah.
Girl.
Like he didn't forget, especially if you said you're gonna do so. He didn't forget. But
I took so many videos of him with that boy. He like, this nigga owe me $80.
Yeah. Primo always on there. Primo always, I don't know, like
he would write.
It was somebody. It was somebody he would call. He like, guess he told me.
Blind Low.
Somebody.
Blind Low was like his best friend.
He told me this. He told me Thursday, and I called him Thursday. He said, give him another week.
Yeah.
And then he got mad at me and asked for my. How you gonna get mad at me asking for my money?
When he would get frustrated, it was really funny. Like,
cause his mad wasn't like a.
It was like a boosie.
Yeah, it was comical. Like, he made you laugh when he was talking shit.
Hell yeah. Yeah, he was very dramatic.
Very much so. But he definitely is gonna be missed. We all miss him.
Yeah,
we all miss him. Just even when we went after to the Yellow Belly, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure they've done it for other people and stuff like that before, but I don't think they did what they did for him on the magnitude that they've ever done it before. Just to have a whole burnout and stuff like that. And
how many people that came out.
And he had his own like language, lingo, and you know, everyone saying look out, or tell your uncle.
Attention in the pit.
Had his own lingo, had his own slang. And like you said, he did something we all gonna have to do, but he did it, you know, he did whatever he had to do in those, 34 years. He did a lot in those 34 years that a lot of people hadn't done. And I will say this, like Cortez was like fearless. I mean, he was scared to do stuff, speaking and stuff. Like he didn't really like that in the beginning, public speaking and going in front of the cameras. But if he wanted to do something, he was going to do it. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was having Pee-wee that monkey.
That's what he got, that monkey. I was like,
Pee-wee dead. Opening my eyes. And
he showed you?
Yeah, he was like, and it was R.I.P. Pee-wee. But
well, he called and told me that I couldn't believe.
And I asked him, I said, what you doing? He in the trash. I said, what?
And the neighbors.
I told him, like, you better not do it here. Go to a dumpster.
I was like, you threw the monkey in the trash, Cortez. What else am I supposed to do?
I told him, wait, let's tell your dad to see what he wants to do about it. You know, like to bury him. But I remember right away, he's like, I'm going to throw him in the trash. And I remember he was so sad. I remember I tried taking him like out, like just like out, like to get his mind off of it, and like go out to eat and like go to walk in the park, and he was so sad.
Oh,
no, he was in an auto store one day. And he had Pee-wee on him, and they kicked him out because they were like, "Sir, you can't bring that monkey in here."
He brought into over on his shoulder.
We would take him out to eat with us. We went to Liberty Burger. We ate outside that time. We had him in Pluckers. At the bar,
a monkey and Pluckers.
For the most part, Pee-wee was so small and he hid, so he
put him in his pocket.
He would, I think it was cold. It was cold at the time, so most of the time he had a jacket and he would have his hood on, and then Pee-wee would be like right there.
Yeah, I remember he was on FaceTime and that lady kicked him out. He was like, "Sir, you can't have a monkey in here." And I was like, "What you going?" He's like, "Man, I really need this part." I said, "What you gonna do?" He's like, "Man, I'm gonna put him in my pocket and go back in there."
Yeah.
And sure enough, he did. But I'm just like, you know, to him to tell me about exotic animals and fluffy Frenchies. That's the first time I ever heard of a fluffy Frenchie with Cortez. I never heard.
Loved animals.
Yeah, real big animal lover, and you know, even with Cam, he acted like he couldn't stand Cam.
But he loved the shit
But he
out
loved
of him.
Cam, and Cam was always up under him. Like he was always acting like he couldn't stand Cam. Yeah. But as soon as he come in, that's who Cam was by and everything else. So
play fighting with him.
Well, we thank you for joining us at this episode.
Thanks
and just
for
like
having me.
You know, going down memory lane with us. It only feels right because, like I said, you were there for a lot of our earlier episodes when we was at his place and stuff like that, constantly in the background with us and talking and stuff like that.
He thought he was the producer, basically.
He definitely wanted some credits or something. I don't know what kind of credits.
I was telling him, like, are you sure they want you to be like a part of it tonight? Like, you know, are you not like forcing it? And he'd just be like he was just like,
I'm gonna get on there.
Talking about, yeah, he'd be like,
because he swore he was giving a male perspective.
Yeah,
like, Cortez, nobody thinks like you.
Nobody thinks like you, and your thoughts could be easily swayed. Like he'll be like, you know what, you right. So he didn't even think like that half the time either. But just
some of the stuff might be like, oh really,
right?
How you feel?
Especially whenever other men came on, that he would really try to. I'd be like, Cortez,
you don't even think,
right?
You don't even think
fun.
like that. Shut up.
Yeah, I'm like, but yeah, he was funny.
But I mean, I also want to say, like, because I've had guy friends before and they've had girlfriends, and sometimes it's weird. But you've never been weird towards me, or like, you know what I'm saying, or just been like, why are you talking to her? Because like I said, me and him were like FaceTime, and I didn't feel like, and he'd be like, oh, say hey to Evie, and I'm like, hey girl, and you know what I'm saying, but it didn't feel like, why are you talking to her or anything like that. Like, I thank you for just allowing him to like let us be friends and like not make it weird and welcome us, and let us come hang out. Like, we hung out with y'all and third wheeled with y'all and stuff like that, and I thank you for that, because that was like,
because there's a lot of women who do.
Yeah, hang up with them bitches.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I always, like, I'm a woman first, you know, and I'm pro woman first. So that's why I'm always going to be, like, more like, you know, like, I'm going to be cool with the girls. Yeah. I'm a girl. Like, right. Be cool with me, you know, like, but, like, I think I've worked on my self-esteem. Like, I worked on my self-esteem before I got with him, where I was just like, like, yeah, I'm not really worried about it too much.
No, but it was excuse me, great for us all just to be able to hang out and at night.
We had good times. Those are memories I hold very near and dear.
In fact, them random Friday nights, just
hell yeah,
come over.
Gators, showing up at Gators.
Yeah, or somebody,
Papa Doe.
It was something like, he was like, oh no, where he cooked that one time.
Oh, when he grilled?
Yeah, grilled. And at first he was like, well, y'all bring this and bring that. And we like, what are you doing? Like, we bringing the food.
I'm bringing the meat.
Yeah, I'm bringing the meat and stuff like that. Yeah.
I remember I came over there and I picked up, I was like, well, Cortez, like, it's just a room full of niggas. And I'd be feeling like being the only woman in a room full of niggas, it feel training. So I was just like, I'm going to leave. You know, the optics of this don't look the best, you know. But I came over there and picked up a plate, and he had like these Korean, like the Korean barbecue ribs. That shit was so fire. I was like, God damn, I should have grabbed some more.
And how he would keep stuff stocked in the refrigerator.
Oh yeah,
I think it was like
everything stocked. Like, because thinking about Q, it was always about a deal. Like, you gotta buy bulk because it's cheaper. Like,
right.
You know, like any toilet paper, buy the biggest one. At the end of the day, you're gonna, you know, so
you don't need it.
And that was like the first nigga I knew that was like, had a fridge with water and fruit. And I'm
fresh
like,
fruit, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my gosh. Like,
we went over there and tore a fruit. I don't know who, somebody had a fruit platter in there, and we tore that motherfucker up. We was
eating all the honey,
smoking and eating grapes. Tearing it up. And just sitting around and talking.
Yeah.
Like that.
I don't even smoke, and I still would just come over there and just chill with y'all.
Yeah. We ordered pizzas and you know what I'm saying, just stuff like that. That's some of the
good times.
Hell yeah, some of the just like the best. When we talk about like just a good time, not doing shit, that was a wonderful time. So thank you for sharing him with us, and thank you for joining us this week on our episode.
I hope you had fun.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, good.
Remember at first I was all like, I'm nervous.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, yeah, on Amazon I bought it.
That's what we love to hear.
So do you I don't want to put you out there or anything like that, but do you still do nails or practicing?
I'm taking a break.
Okay.
Right now still. But I would like to continue pursuing it, because it was a dream, and you know, like Q was about like chasing your dreams. So I guess I should just go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't even know if you want people following you or not.
I mean, they can.
Okay, where can they find you at the end?
Instagram, Saucy Ivy. Well, Saucy Evie, but spell Ivy with I think 3 Y's at the end.
Yeah, I think that sounds right.
We'll tag you. Yeah. We'll tag you then, because don't give me the line. Y'all can find me. Well, hold on, shit. If y'all have any questions, comments, concerns, y'all can always send it to hearyepodcast@gmail.com or hearyepodcast on all social media platforms. Y'all can find me on IG at Huda_Breezy, BREEZY. And where can they find you at?
And of course, you guys can find me on Instagram at Tana Taught You. That's TANNAH Taught You. All right, y'all. Y'all ready to get up out of here?
Mm-hmm.
As always, shout out to everybody. We had fun. Thank you, Evie, for joining us.
Thank you, ladies. Love you guys.
Love you.
And long live Lookout.
It's forever long live Lookout. Bye, y'all.
Bye.